So, to get to our guest here, Gabriel is the founder and CEO and everything of the GoPro and the Game of Life Foundation.
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you the floor, Gabe, and you tell them what it's about, what you do, and what it is you hope to accomplish, etc.
Well, the GoPro and the Game of Life Foundation is a nonprofit. We're an early stage nonprofit. What we do is we promote literacy by motivating and encouraging young kids to read. Reading is essential and fundamental to everything that we do. And I realized that without reading, you won't be very successful in life without this. So I realized that the reason I was able to progress through elementary school, middle school, high school, and now college is because at an early age, my father had me reading. In elementary school, before I can go outside and play, on Saturdays, I had to look up 10 definitions and 10 vocabulary words. And on Sundays, I had to pick out any article that I wanted to read about. I had to read for 15 to 30 minutes. And then I had to write a one-page report on what I read about, which is
this is what your dad did to you?
This is my father did this in elementary
Nice.
school. Had to write a one-page report on what I read about, and then I had to read it out aloud to everybody that was in the household.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to middle school, when the teacher would call on people for volunteer reading in class and reading out aloud, I was already used to it because my father had
You
me
were like
doing
a pro
that
at a young age.
Yeah. The steps of going pro at an early age. Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is, like when I was a kid, man, my mother and father, they were both musicians. And so I grew up in a household of musicians. And every day you had to go and practice for an hour on the piano. And I'm talking boring shit, scales, just exercises, boring stuff. And man, I kind of like resented my parents for that. I really did at the time when I was a kid, because all my friends are outside playing soccer.
Right.
That's all I wanted to do, man.
Right.
Like, I just wanted to be like them.
Yeah.
But they're dragging me in the house for an hour. You got to practice, and
it paid off though.
Well, it absolutely paid off. But when you're a kid, you're like, nah.
And same thing for me with my father. Other kids were allowed to just go outside.
Yeah.
No, on the weekends, my brother and I, we had to earn the right to go outside and play.
Damn.
So we were establishing self discipline and work ethic at an early age. It wasn't just no going outside to play. We had to discipline ourselves, have that work ethic, and say, all right, come on, let's get this completed so we can get outside and play video games, go fishing, and all that good stuff that we used to love doing.
Wow. So you didn't join a gang or do crack? Great.
Definitely not do crack.
No crack and no gangs. Good. Well, that's awesome, man.
We can put the link in the description too.
That's a great idea. Put the link in there so people can
see that up now. They see.
Not
well,
yet.
in a second. He hasn't put it up yet. But I have the link up there. We're doing it all through Blue Pella.
Okay.
So they'll have the link up there, and I'm just asking anybody to donate $1, $5, $10. No amount is too small.
Anything
and
helps,
no amount
guys.
is too
Anything
large.
helps, and the money goes towards the foundation programs.
Yes. And what do? You get books for kids?
Right. I have two drop-off zones for books. We have one at Hazelwood YMCA and one at my P.O. Box number.
There it is.
2131. P.O. Box, Pittsburgh, PA,
That's
15222.
Okay. Hopefully you remember that.
I doubt they will, but I figure I'll throw it out there anyway.
Yes.
But Hazelwood YMCA, guys, that's one of the drop-off zones. If you have any children's books, K through 6th grade, feel free to drop them off, and we'll recycle them back into the inner cities.
How many schools are you working with now?
Right now, we have 6 active sites where I do my programs.
They're all inner city? They're all in the city of Pittsburgh?
All low-income areas, yep.
Okay, good.
But I do my programs free of charge right now.
I used to live in Hazelwood.
You did? You and I talked about this.
When we came to America, when we moved to America in 1980, we lived
right
down below the tracks in Hazelwood. Lived there for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 months. And then my parents got a house up on the hillside. You go up Elizabeth Street. We were on, what street was that? Glenwood. We were on Glenwood Avenue. Yes, if you know where that is.
I know exactly where that's at.
The house isn't there anymore. It got burned down. But I lived on the corner of Glenwood and East Elizabeth.
Yep, I remember we talked about that.
Yeah. So
was that basketball court there when you were there?
Well, the basketball is a little further down. Well, there are two. They have basketball courts by Bergwin Field.
Okay.
Then there are basketball courts up in the projects.
Right.
And then they had basketball courts down by 2nd Avenue, but I think they got turned into a hockey rink now.
Right.
So I think the Penguins build right down along 2nd Avenue there. They build hockey rinks and stuff. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, man. They did a real nice job with it. I don't know if it's being used or not. I mean, I have no idea. I know more black kids play basketball than hockey. I know that. But hopefully that'll change. I mean, I think that's their thinking. They like to get more, black kids involved in playing hockey and stuff,
So, you want to tell us how to donate with this page right here?
Yes, just click on the link. That'll take you right to the page. And scroll down a little bit. Let's see, because in fact, if they go to that link, let me see. Look through there and let me see where the whatchamacallit is for it. Because I'm sure there's somewhere you click to donate, right? Scroll down.
Yeah, I think it's up
here.
here.
Oh yeah, up top left. Yes, there you go, right there.
So
right there. So we got $45 sitting in there right now. So we'd like to get that up as high as possible.
Thank you.
And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll be racing for you. Are you gonna have any of your kids or anybody with you, or is it just?
I have my girlfriend and a couple other volunteers with me.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Her name is Jennifer Dunmire.
Jennifer Dunmire. Did you guys meet in college? How'd you guys meet?
Well, we actually met a couple of months ago, so we hit it off real quick. Actually.
Oh, okay.
So, but we're.
So you met her around the time you and I met.
Absolutely.
Kind of. Okay.
Wasn't planned or anything. People fall in love.
Oh, you weren't stalking her?
No, definitely wasn't stalking.
No stalking. Okay.
So usually don't meet women out in the
meet?
club, but I met her at the club.
Oh, at the club?
At the club, yeah.
Like a club or the club like workout?
At a club.
A club,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Club XO in Oakland.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I haven't met, you know what? I don't even go to clubs, man. I haven't been to a club in so long.
That was actually my first time going to the club in months. Like, I didn't plan on it. It was just that somebody dragged me out that night, and then I ended up seeing her across the bar, and I usually don't approach women, but something...
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too.
Me kind of just said, man, I need to approach this woman before I never see her again. And ever since then, we just been talking ever since.
Well, that's awesome.
Just really hit it off. So
yeah. And what did she do?
She's a registered nurse at Shadyside Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Shit, I've been in every hospital in town. I wonder if I ever met her.
You might have met. Who
knows,
before.
man? I swear to God, like
I told her I was on the way here, but she's looking forward to meeting you though.
Oh, cool. You could have brought her today. That would have been fine.
Well, she's at work.
Oh,
I had to drop her off at work right before I came here.
Oh, okay.
After my quick trip at Taco Bell first.
My dad was just in Shadyside.